Life is set to get tougher for members of the LGBTQ community in Uganda after President Museveni signed into law the 2023 anti-homosexuality bill.
This House will not shy to restrict any right.
Parliament Speaker Anita Among confirmed on Twitter that Uganda's parliament stood strong to defend the culture, values and aspirations of the people. The legislation establishes a wide range of harsh penalties for same-sex offences, including the death penalty for aggravated homosexuality and 20-year sentences for promoting homosexuality. It also criminalizes the procurement, promotion and dissemination of literature relating to homosexuality. The new law also makes it the duty of a gay person's family to report individuals in same-sex relationships to the authorities. Human rights activists and the U.S. government say the bill is among the harshest pieces of legislation penalizing sexual minorities anywhere in the world. Members of the community say the passage of the law last month with near unanimous support in Parliament has already triggered a wave of arrests, evictions and mob attacks against LGBTQ Ugandans. Uganda's constitution already prohibits same-sex marriage, as is the case in more than 30 African countries, but proponents of the new law say stronger legislation was needed to combat the threat homosexuality presents to traditional family values. Opponents of the bill, however, argue it is in direct contravention of the Bill of Rights, which guarantees, among others, the right to privacy, freedom from inhuman treatment and protection against discrimination. Article 43 of Uganda's constitution, however, states that the enjoyment of rights and freedoms is subject to limitation if that limitation is seen to be in the public interest. The public interest, according to proponents of the bill, the protection of moral values.
I beg to move that the House do resume.
The law is a significant blow to the LGBTQ community in Uganda, which fought to overturn the Anti-Homosexuality Act of 2014, which had been signed into law by Museveni. Uganda's Constitutional Court, however, nullified the bill on procedural grounds.
I beg to move that the House...
Like the 2014 Act, the new law has been met with international condemnation. Uganda is a signatory to international human rights instruments such as the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which enshrines the right to non-discrimination, including in private sexual relations.
This deviant, is he deviant by nature or by nurture?
The U.S. government, which funds a significant part of the country's health budget, has warned it may cut the funding. But threats of losing international aid did not dissuade Museveni, a strong opponent of LGBTQ rights.
The Western countries should stop wasting the time of humanity by trying to impose their practices on other peoples.
Activists have vowed to challenge the law in court, citing extreme punishments for offenders, even as lawmakers in neighboring Kenya and Tanzania call for similar measures in their countries. Michelle Ngele Odhiambo, K24.